In the days that passed, stuff happened. It was documented in newspapers. I think every report card you get in this route is a C, which is, I think, is just barely. And I don't know if you can do worse, because I'm doing bare minimum to get through the game. So it seems like a bad rating system if your bare minimum is, average passing. Now there's a big Academy Festival. We have to plan it. See what we're going to do. Our teacher's probably drunk again. Everyone's parent is on the board of directors for some reason. Actually, no, brother for one of them. A couple of them don't have parents. So I wouldn't say every. Oops, wrong button. That chick was in the town that was going to get fired on at a like a peace conference or something like that, a summit. And since we saved our life, now I think she's in love with us. Range Schwarzer is probably like the coolest person. What do I do? Stay in my room? Stay in my room. It's probably the coolest person in video games since Guybrush Threepwood. Talk to me. Damn it. I thought they were actually voiced by the same voice actor. I had to scour the earth to look that up. I was wrong, though. Buy a megalith. Where does one buy a megalith? Oh, that's right. We got to do it here. Where do you think it is? I demand you show yourself. Where is it? Come on, man. Don't be one of those things where I don't have enough to do it. So it's not going to show up in the list. Am I being an asshole here? Where is it? Found it. That should be a split. Elisa, all but 1-6. So now we're going to put a combination of items on Elisa that pretty much grants her like unlimited turns. And now we also have another fight that we have to lose.
Let's see what you're made of.
Here we go.
Rest in the inn once.
My turn.
Annoying part about this fight is she buffs herself.
Go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Come on, guy.
My turn. I'm sorry, everyone.
continue. She's a ladies' lady. And it's funny. There's a spot in the game where she's hugging people, hugging the girls, and the little girl with the blue hair has the capital D colon face from just staring, like not knowing what's going on. It's hysterical. Oh crap! I didn't do the rest of this. You know what? Let's do that now before I forget. And, old schoolhouse, huh? All right. Crow. This is just go right down to the boss, huh?
Onward.
Onward. I don't know where to go. Let's go this way. I don't think there's any chests to grab here.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Is there a switch over there?
My turn.
You know, that's what really like turned me on to Final Fantasy 2 and 3. Well, okay, sorry. Final Fantasy 4 and 6 was the fact that I had all those options, you know, of what to do. But it got ridiculous in like a PlayStation game. Was it Sudoken? Sudoken? Something stupid like that, not Sudoku. Yeah, you had like, yeah. I think that's the only reason I didn't buy the game, is because I rented it and it was like that. And then, like, you know, I felt like PlayStation had just an abundance of JRPGs. And I'm really kicking myself in the ass for that one. Although I would have probably destroyed the box art, trying to put it into, like, you know, I took all my PlayStation. Nice job, bro.
Onward.
Way to find the exit. Well done. Am I not supposed to go down there? There's a switch over here.
Yay, treasure!
Wow, that just shit my pants right there.
Retreat.
I may not
Let's
be able
keep
to play
moving.
this anymore tonight.
Is that a
treasure chest?
Oh yeah,
I'll handle it.
get this. I don't think I need this, but let's get this because I saw it on the map. I'm not really good with. Hey Johnny, what's going on, man? How are you and your one pair tonight? I'm not really good
Let's
at.
keep up the pace.
You know, I really enjoy JRPGs and Final Fantasy and all that. I'm not really that good at knowing what there is to do, what I'm supposed to do, like, best approaches.
Leave it to me.
And I'm alright with that. Like, that's, that makes the game fun for me, I guess.
Here I go. Okay. Spike treasure.
Alright, I just have to pause here for a second. I don't have a second floor map. Oh, shit. Okay, so switch over here.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
Am I going right back the way I came? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I got turned around. Is that a switch I hit already? Let's find out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, yeah, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, if the game is dynamic enough for you to be able to, beat it as fast as you want, as low level as you want, but it has like all this crap in it too for the people who want to just get everything and do everything. Like, I don't necessarily think that's bad at all.
Huh. There's the end.
I did in the playthrough, the Final Fantasy playthrough I did Final Fantasy VII 100%, and
My turn.
it was what it was.
See? I don't slack off. Great.
Megalith on Crow.
Not bad.
I did do it right. No, I think there were just certain games that I don't really want to speedrun. I mean, I'm not really a speedrunner anyway. Like, I put a timer on stuff, but let's be honest. Like, I'm playing games as fast as I can, not like as fast as, they ever could be. Very little room for improvement once I do something once or twice. Yeah. I mean, I did have the third place time in Legacy of the Wizard at one point, before like 4 more people started running it, and I got bumped to 7. Meow. We just went 100% anime. We're doing the music concert thing. Yeah, I just got pumped up. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the font I normally use, but just with the number as the font, like the Lair AF font. But just with the individual number, 3612. I might have to clean it up a little bit because I don't think it looks super good. I don't have to do anything, though.
Come at me with everything you've got.
Here we go.
You've come a long way.
Handsome man.
Final Fantasy X-2 did start
Please hold your applause.
full throttle. Oh, believe me, a lot of sprite rips do pass. So what you got? Cherry, strawberry. You better have the pretzel in there, man. Or the key. Cherry, strawberry, orange.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the academy. Wow.
Wow. I hope I wasn't supposed to do anything in between. Doesn't look like it. It's not bad. I like that theme, man. That's a great idea that you did. I'm definitely on board with that. I definitely think you got a cool thing going there. Because it's just a cool thing, you know? You played Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man as a kid. And you know, you knew the boards and the fruit or whatever that would be for the bonus points. And it kind of looped, right? Or did it loop and then take away one? I forget what it did, but you know, any fan of Pac-Man would know that, you know, this is the first, it's the second, like this is the last. So it works on a scale, you know, doing icons for scales and stuff like that. Now we're gonna buzz the tower of everyone's house so they can get a reaction shot looking up and smiling, nodding in appreciation. Sensible chuckle incoming. So it's funny that they gave you the 3, 6, and 12 month subscriber badge, but you can't customize your normal subscriber badge yet either. Like that's still just going to be the star. Oh, it's not the elevator? This is the elevator. It's not an elevator. It's a fake elevator. There we go. Found the real one. Right, one's in the front deck, one's in the back deck. Yeah, probably. Although to them, it doesn't really make a deal. Oh, well, I guess you get more people into it, they can make more money overall. But yeah, you think they would just give you the one instead of giving you 3? That's more at a back end of a spectrum. But like you said, people want to do it. Now they got to invest 3 months to get that visual benefit of it. I really want to know what I could do for people who support me, because I feel like they get a raw end of the stick. Not that I accept that I can entertain people, but I don't think that's enough. And I don't think I can do I don't think I have enough people to do games with subs and stuff like that. But I want to do some things with alerts and stuff, that if you're a sub, you can get special alerts on the stream. Just if you host, you get a custom theme song. Whatever. I don't know how to do it yet. I don't know how to do it where I don't seem like I have an ulterior motive in being a scumbag, basically. RF company to get requests. All right. Give away Pokemon to subs. Is that what you do? Is that why you do the Pokemon? Yeah, I would too. I think I have Chicken Horse, in fact. There were a bunch of games, like Gang Beasts, Chicken Horse. I don't know if you know, being Canadian and on Twitch, I don't know if you know Northern Lion Super Show, whatever, but his stuff a couple years ago, he used to do a lot of fun multiplayer games where him and a couple buddies would have a 2-3 hour show. They did a game an hour, and I always thought that's the pinnacle of what I was striving to be on Twitch, having fun with games, with people, playing stuff, and you're making good content, but at the same time you're also you're just having fun and people are entertained. Yeah, my first thing I did on stream was I played a game called Marvel Heroes. It was a multiplayer ARPG made by the guy who did Diablo 2, David Brevik, right? And one of the first things I did, my first stream, came out when Kitty Pryde was announced for the... did I talk to you twice? What happened here? Kitty Pryde was announced for release. So big Kitty Pryde fan. So, I did a giveaway. I gave away the big pack. Her 2 costumes, boost pack, whatever the cash grab thing they had, right? But you had a sub, you had a follow. So that was my kickstart into Twitch. Was I had a giveaway, a $25 giveaway. I don't have to put Megalith on him now, no. Head to the mine. Okay. So yeah, I got, a couple hundred followers right away from that. But I had I had a decent turnout of people watching me and retention of the people who were around. When I streamed Marvel Heroes, I wasn't the top streamer of the game, because that guy, could, triple or 30 times my number. But
It's my turn.
I got as much as I would do now for a
I'm gonna need a
good
rest
hour.
before we even get there.
And I played mostly early afternoon, evening.
I wasn't expecting this path to be so steep.
Leave it to me.
Man, you city slickers need to toughen up.
Left, right, left,
And, you know, they
right.
could always just unfollow right after the giveaway. I knew that, and a lot of people dormant as well. Like, I didn't really have, like, you know, that was my jump start. But from that, I met a lot of cool people, which then turned into, you know, doing a lot of cool things thereafter, so it worked out well. Where do I fight this stupid mushroom? Is it in here? I'm totally flaking on who this enemy is. Yeah, I think I go through. Yeah, okay. I got it. Yeah, I don't think it's that really big of a deal. Like, you know, if you want to just say, hey, you know, follow for Pokemans. I don't think that's scumming it up. I'm really borderline on like the things that are and are not scummy anymore. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because my perception is changing, like I want to do more things, or turn the cheek, or just see things a different way. I don't know what it is. Maybe I have a friend that does it, and you know I don't want to. I don't get anything here, right?
Oh, a treasure chest. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Go.
Then I go this way. Oh, we did it. Motivate Cross Raven.
This one's nasty. Watch out.
I can do
Whoa, what is this?
My turn.
This is why I think stuff is fucked.
All right.
I thought you said you were getting like grinded out on the Pokemons.
I did it.
Nicely done.
Please hold your blocks.
Success.
So why does Reen get Megalith? Even though I just put it on, I just used it on Crow. You know, let's walk out with Crow. Probably because he gets recharged somehow another way. So Megalith, the one I bought, it recharges your CP. And again, you can do the big powerful moves at 100 CP, or if it's even more devastating at 200. So the Megalith is a continuous charge on your CP. So while you walk to where you need to go, you just kind of pass that back and forth, and that, you know, stops the need for the items to charge your CP, and it stops the need for resting in the inn and stuff. All right, I gotta go all the way back to town. Did you enjoy the Stanley Cup Finals? Probably not, right? With Washington winning. Tell you, I have huge regret that the Islanders did not move to Vegas. Seen that place rocking and rolling. You know, I think Ovechkin's one of those players, like, maybe not like Tom Brady, but I don't know, like Karl Malone, or like
That looks like a tough
somebody
one.
that
Be careful.
you don't really hate. You just hate because he's good. And then, like, eventually he just stops bothering you. You're stop being annoyed by him doing well or existing.
Right.
And you're like, hey, man, I'm 40 years old. Like, I don't need to treat sports like things are life or death anymore. Does he really? Like, I didn't know that about him, but I'm sure there was a human interest story somewhere along the line. One year I missed. I just know him from the crazy story from the guys that sat behind me one time at an Islander Capitals game, where they met Ovechkin drunk in a bar one time on Long Island, and they went to the train station together, and he kind of just like left them there. It's kind of like my Dallas Strawberry story, where he shunned me as a kid. what do I do here when I do get back here? I gotta go turn in the quest. Did you hear the Darryl Strawberry story? It's like one of my favorite stories. I've told it many times, but I'm always up for telling it again. Cutscenes outside, balcony, ride the elevator. All right, so you know who Darryl Strawberry is, right? Crystick has probably heard it like 7 times. So Darryl Strawberry, popular baseball player, had a history of like drug and alcohol stuff, right? Gets traded to the Dodgers. My grandparents have a house in Vero Beach, Florida, where they used, where they would go in the winter. They'd go down to Florida, stay in Vero Beach, then come back to New York, right? So we go down there. Vero Beach was Dodger Town. Vero Beach, Florida was known for one thing back then, and it was the Dodgers spring training. Half the town is just labeled Dodger Town or whatever. They don't even play there anymore, but their Dodger Town still exists. Last time I went, it's like condominium, like housing there. It was like it's a wild thing. And Vero Beach Airport is in this complex. Like it's crazy. So I go there, and Darryl Strawberry is like coming back from one of his stints on drugs, whatever. We go from the Mets to the Dodgers, or the Giants to the Dodgers, one of the two. So he gets on the Dodgers. First year, it's spring training, and the players would, park normal, like a fan, and then walk down into the stadium. So he's walking by me, and I have my autograph book. And, what am I, like 12 years old maybe? And, like, he goes to sign an autograph, and then he's like, I'll be back, kids. Goes, and they're playing the Reds. And Eric Davis, like his best friend in baseball, was on the Reds. So he goes over, like talks to Eric Davis. They're yucking it up. Never comes back to us at all. Turns out, like, this is the year where he's in spring training with the Dodgers, and then just goes AWOL, and then gets back on drugs and stuff like that, and kind of just like screws his career again. But like flash forward, like anytime I see Strawberry, I get triggered. Talk to 4 on top. Okay. So one time I'm in the Nassau Coliseum where the Islanders play, and with my nephew, his kid, or like my niece's kid, we took to the game. His friend, like it's 5 of us together, right? And we're walking in the hallway, in the atrium, walking around, getting to our seats, getting souvenirs, whatever. And like I pass a guy, and I just turn around, and I just start going off. I'm like, I still remember Vero Beach, you fucking asshole. Like, and I'm like, we have a kid with us, and I'm just like full on Tourette's mode. My nephew's like, yo, whoa. It's like, what's going on? I'm like, we just passed Darryl Strawberry. He's like, no, we didn't pass Darryl. Darryl Strawberry is not in an Islander game. I'm like, dude, we just passed Darryl Strawberry. And they're like, okay. And I have this, people think that I see celebrities where celebrities are not, but I'm telling you, like, I see people in weird places. Men the Master picking out light bulbs in Walmart, stuff like that. Who did I miss? Nobody. So whatever. So he dismisses it, right? Like it's a thing with me. All right, we got to corner the maid in the washer room. So it's a baby. So all of a sudden, second period, New York Islanders would like to welcome special guest Darryl Strawberry. I stand up and I just start yelling, like at nobody in particular. I still remember Vero Beach, you fucking asshole. Like I can't get over it. So I think I told him that Link to the Past randomizer sucks also. But like sure as shit, he was there. And I gave him the business in the hallway. And I can't even confirm. Like, I don't even know for sure if that was really Darryl Strawberry I yelled at in the hallway. But Darryl Strawberry was there that day. So I'm kind of convinced that it was him. So I didn't tell... Like, I promised Dark Magician this story. And I didn't give it to him, but I'll give it to you guys. So, do you guys know the sports announcers, like the sports interview guy, Jim Gray? Does boxing on HBO. He did like sports reporters. He did, you know, NBA stuff. Remember Shaq punched him in the face one time playfully. Did he cry like on The Simpsons? Do I just go out now? Yeah. So I'm concerned because I don't know where to get feet if I do this. Head out. Yeah, so Jim Gray's like one of those popular love to hate him kind of guys. Does interview stuff, sports reporters, ESPN, HBO Sports, you know, NBA interviewer, like on the field kind of stuff. And he was the guy who called out Pete Rose about gambling and stuff. He exposed that, and like that's when they had the big thing where where do I go? Where's the exit? Get turned around. They had a big thing where like the Yankees won a game in the World Series playoffs or something, and Jim Gray was on the field doing the announcing afterwards, and whoever the player was, maybe it was like Paul O'Neill or something, was like he's like, you know what? Because of the Pete Rose thing, we respectively are not talking right now, not talking to you or something like that.
By the way, did you
So whatever.
run into Sharon
So he
on the way
sucks.
out?
Like I hate him. He's the worst.
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
So I'm in ESPN zone, right?
Even the best mates aren't that all-knowing.
Wrong place. ESPN zone, like the worst restaurant in the world, in New York City, Times Square.
This is where Claire
And
said to
I'm
meet
there
her,
with a
right?
friend.
Yeah, this looks
And
like
like the
place.
first floor is like a gift shop, bar, some seats. Second floor is, you know, dining area. Third floor is like arcade and the sports arcade machines, like the, you know, basketball hoop things, and they had a hockey thing also. They had a horse racing thing, like, and this is part of the story as well, because if you remember that scene in this game before,
All right.
we're sitting there, you know, kind of trying to figure out what to play, whatever, and there's this, like, she might have been 16-year-old girl riding the horse for the horse racing game, and I kid you not, like, it was like you couldn't unsee it or whatever. So I had to turn away because, like, I'm not getting into this. I turn away to the railing. I'm kind of like laughing to myself because of it. And I look down, and they're taping the ESPN sports reporters 2 floors below this overhang. And Jim Gray's there. Fuck you, Jim Gray. I fucking hate you. Like, it's like, whoa. It's like, what's wrong with you, man? My friend looks at me like, you got a problem? I'm like, I point down there, and it's Jim Gray. Just, I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. I just, you know, flip a switch and I have Tourette's at, like, you know, just the oddest times. I gotta clip that story for Dark Magician so I don't have to tell it 4 times. RF Arms? Yeah, why not? Christ, Dick, you ever hear the story about how I almost fought Missy Hyatt? What do you have as far as, you don't have any good goods, do you? I can buy a Fuji, and Strider. Who gets that? You. Where do I accept the quest? Oh, this dude. All right, this is the dude I thought about before. That's why I was confused when there was not a menu. Why do I do this after? What? Is there a second vendor somewhere? You, woman. Do I have to come back in the store? I don't understand what's going on. That's definitely written wrong in my notes. Or a store? Yeah, there we go. Craft. So here's the good stuff here. Chrono Burst. Burst? Yeah. The EP Cut 1. EP Cut 2. I met Webster one time, Emmanuel Lewis, in a Roy Rogers of Kennedy Airport when I was like 8 years old, and he had like stock photos autographed like with him. He was sitting on a bench, his feet weren't even touching the ground, and he gave me an autographed photo, and I patted him on the head. He was like 20 something years old or whatever. Like he must have really appreciated that. Wonder how old he was when he did Webster. I don't even, like, everyone's just like, you know, who? But he was the thing. What am I putting on? Chrono Burst. All right, I have La Forte on already. That was in the notes. That's good. Force? Why not? Fee gets the Medal of Fortitude floral bottle. Medal of what? Fortitude. Floral bottle. Crow. Gladiator headband. Wanda Sykes. That story pretty much went the way I thought it was going to go.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
So what's the most like popular celebrity you guys ever met? Sports or whatever.
I've got this.
Oh, hit him.
This
Did he
one
just say
looks
shit?
strong.
Here we go. All right, let's do.
Wait for all to move.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
You definitely moved in the direction I don't think I wanted you to move in. Okay. Did somebody get Wanda Sykes a Happy Meal? Billy Ray Cyrus.
See? I don't
So country music wise, I met an artist called Susie Boggs, and I was in love with her. She was great. But I also
Done.
got a phone call from an artist, Terry Clark, because, and this is the oddest story in the world. I've shared this one before as well. Because I was on the original MSN network, Microsoft Network, and was a moderator on the country music forums back in 1997, 98. And it just turned out her aunt, her godmother, was also a moderator on the forums. So we were like, you know, I was introducing myself as a new person, like, who's your favorite artist? And I didn't know like there was a relation at all, which caused like, you know, a little concern at first, like, you know, it's like, yeah, sure, you didn't know kind of thing. But like, yeah, I'm like, Terry Clark is definitely my favorite artist right now. And so the lady like asked my phone number, and like, you know, I'm a moderator, like, you know, whatever. Like, I didn't know You know, I got a free account for Microsoft Network
Here we
too.
go.
Yeah, like I was talking and I didn't do what I needed to do here. Shit. Okay, motivate, blessed arrow. I don't think we're screwed.
All right, let's.
So she asked my phone number, like, you know, my birthday, you know, it seemed like all like normal stuff. And I'm watching Monday Night Raw Nitro one night. The match was Chris Benoit versus Ron Studd. This is how much I understood, you know, how much of a moment it was for me. And she's on tour with George Strait, and she called me from the concert to wish me a happy birthday. It was actually pretty cool. Wasn't there like a thing that you have that gives me
All right.
yeah, and I have a like they mailed me an autographed picture too, and it was pretty cool. I screwed myself here, didn't I? Shit.
My turn.
Okay.
So I want Cross Raven, which is Crow's thing. It's there now. Okay. Shit. Blessed Arrow Fee S break. I don't think I have Fee's S break is not up, but I can probably get it after another Blessed Arrow. Let me just
can do this.
give me a second here to finish this fight,
Thanks.
Here we go.
and then Reen. You know what? Let's just motivate again while we're waiting for. No, Fee's up. Yeah, let's motivate to get Fee's double proc, and then do Reen's S break, and then attack till dead. That's a lot of attacking until dead.
All right.
All right.
Right.
I pretty much
My
attack
turn.
now. Yeah, the crit.
All right.
Here we go.
Nice. Trent Reznor was where you were as well?
Okay.
Billy Ray Cyrus
Stay
came to
calm.
your town? Yeah, so I met Regis Philbin one time. He was in, for Easter, he was in, or like with the day they taped the Easter parade, he was in Walt Disney World when I was there. Wrestlers seem to be like the thing I Where do I go? Alright, so I'm going here, and I think I'm doing the whole megalith charge thing, yeah. So let's see who has it on. Nobody. Let's charge as I go.
Every minute we spend here, things are getting worse for the miners. Stay calm, Elisa.
Yeah, the railway military police are on their way, after all.
Let's at least try and get a look at what's
I don't know if you
going
guys
on.
remember an actress, Bernadette Peters. I met her one time after a play in New York City. play was called Into the Woods, and she was the star of it. It was like a comedy, like a mocking comedy of all like fairy tales.
Man, if terrorists really were planning to blow up the mine,
I can do this.
It would shake the very foundations of the Empire.
Oh.
That one's not from me, right?
That looks like a strong one. Be careful.
You're asking Johnny that question? Because my answer is nothing any special. I go to, Well, for me, meeting the wrestlers is because I was behind the scenes for a little while at local companies in the Northeast area. Not like, you know, as behind the scenes as somebody like me could get. Like a mark for the business who, you know, wrote a simple little internet article weekly on a very popular independent wrestling website. So, you know, wrestlers want to be buddy-buddy with you just enough to, you know, get their name written down. But, like, you know. What would be like? What was the big attraction in Syracuse for people to come by? Just comedy shows. Well, obviously Trent Reznor for a concert, and Wanda Sykes probably for like a comedy tour, right? Center of the state. I live in the center of Long Island, but Long Island's the only part of the state that counts. Everyone's not at 200. Do I have it on you? No. Let's put it on you. What do I have to do here? I've got to go to the company. Talk to the receptionist and go talk to Mommy Dearest upstairs. Armageddon times from Ottawa as well. Okay, is that good with you? All right, let's put all this stuff on before I forget. Rain is Raven. Thea's Force. I think you're Angel, right? And oh, look, Reen is Raven as well. How wonderful. What great note keeping I just took. I don't really think it matters what's on him. Cypher? Sounds good to me. Wow, I can't believe how much I've messed up the notes, cleaning them up and making them like more condensed. Webster I met in like just a random airport visit, dropping my sister off when she lived in Florida when I was younger. My brother was friends with Pat LaFontaine because Pat LaFontaine got a house on Montauk, the end of Long Island, Montauk Beach. And my brother worked in the post office there, and, you know, anytime, like, there's a lot of celebrities in Montauk, and they all make their way to the post office once in a while. My brother being a big Islander fan, you know, instantly recognized who he was. They actually got in trouble one time because they painted one of the restaurant owners, John's Drive-In. They painted his door bright green as a prank and got caught by the police. And
leave it to me.
my brother, like, you know, oh, you know, name, you know, name, you know, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, you know, it's just a prank or whatever. I'm Frank, you know,
Lost in here at least. Let's run on
whatever. And then they asked, like, Pat LaFontaine, like, your name, sir? And he just gave a fake name. And my brother's like, what? Just hung him out to dry. Then the Pat LaFontaine went on his boat one time
Oh, yeah. Toe's been pretty worried about all
and
of you,
puked
you
all
know?
over the place.
Well, glad to know she's looking out for us. All right.
Yeah.
So my brother,
though I
my
feel a
brother
little
being the
bad
sick
since we're
individual
making
he
room.
is, took a picture of Pat LaFontaine with the bucket. Get Chrono Burst chest, first door, second. Okay, so this is the second passage.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure.
Yeah,
chest.
you don't have to ask for permission, man. Go ahead. Chrono Burst. I'm just going through the motions here. I'm going right through.
I can do this. My turn.
This path's gotten real twisty all of a sudden.
I wonder if they built it like that to avoid the mine shafts.
If that's true, that must mean we're almost there.
We're almost there. What am I looking at here?
Over there.
Looks like we made it.
Let me climb.
This is pure bliss.
Oh, you missed this cutscene.
Stop that, Angelica!
Angelica wanted
She's
all the guys to
kidding
go
around.
first and then all the girls, and then she was going to be last because she wanted to look up all the girls'
I
skirts.
swear, this girl.
Classic Japan. What? Oh, okay. Thought that said it was locked from the inside. We almost ripped that run. Yeah, let me just keep going. Everyone's good, right, on CP? Double check. Hello, this is Reen Swartzer. Ah. I don't need to get this, but I'm going to get it. Is this where I get the thing I don't need to get? I don't think so. Maybe it is. I don't know.
My turn.
It's a treasure chest!
Looks like this place is crawling with archaisms. Just like Aurelia.
There's
Archaisms.
some monsters I didn't see when we were here yesterday.
Oh my god, stop hitting
They must have brought them in from
L2.
outside. Be careful.
Okay.
God, where do I go? Here we go.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat. Right!
Why does Reen not go first?
Okay.
What did I do wrong?
All right, let's do this. I did it.
Nicely done.
Done.
Wait, I don't know why I can't put that on yet. Chrono Drive? What? Chrono Break. Why don't you have Chrono Break? Why can't you put that on? Well, that's something, huh? Oh, shit. I don't know what to do here. Oh man, did you see that? Wow. I couldn't even tell what the other guy was doing at some point. I'm like, was that showboating, or was that just, you know, being a douche, or confused? But the other guy had such an opportunity just to beat the piss out of him. And, like, you know, get his standing in UFC. And I'm not a big UFC person, but I know both these guys were, you know, people were saying, like, they didn't belong. And, you know, how do you, like, you won the fight, great. You know, but, like, knock the guy out. Make it look like you belong there. Just do it. Dude, the third round was miserable. I went from wanting Punk to lose because, you know, part of me still hopes he's gonna reconsider and, like, come back to wrestling. That's not what I want. Like, I'm fucking lost. I wonder if this is because I've been up for like 31 hours at this point. Now I'm supposed to get the powder chest. I know where that is, which is good because this is going to be the second powder I get. And I go up a ladder somewhere.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah,
this is the
and
one.
he was the
Find
one
admission
who,
tickets
like,
further in.
he had himself in the hold, and then they find, like, Joe Rogan or whoever, like, the idiots are that do it, finally mentioned it. It's like, this is, you know, the other guy's doesn't have CM Punk on the ground. CM Punk has his legs wrapped around the other guy. And he can just, you know, move his legs and just get back up. Yeah, that slow-ass spin kick on the leg. My God. Like, how did the other guy not just, like, you know, pop him?
Here we go.
Like, as soon as he does that kick, like, just lunge in, like, right to the jaw as he's turning around. That was miserable. So hopefully Punk is going to be embarrassed by that and actually wrestle at All In Chicago whenever that event is. The Young Bucks Cody Rhodes show thing. But he just recently did an interview this week
Almost there.
for
Just a
UFC
little further now.
that did his typical, like, you know, I'm done, that's behind me, never again. So I need this powder. Good. Get away from the corner. Safety save. Anything I have to do before I get in there? Reen, Eliza, Fee, Angelica. When did it reset my party? Or did I never set my party? Reen Schwarzer is not 200. I don't know if he needs to be. Oh, it charges your EP also. Or maybe that was because I took off Raven. Alright, and here we go. End of chapter 6. Yeah, the legal drama is fine. I mean, like... But he just comes across as such a bitter, miserable person that you kind of accept him to say, like, never again, no. And then just, like, knows despite the face kind of stuff. Like, he won't do it because, like, on principle said it. Chrono Cross, Motivate twice. Why is she going for... Like, can I get her further down the order where she's not behind the other guy? I need her to go after Reen, so I guess I got to do that.
I'm in.
These guys are going to get a free shot on me. I hope they don't do any status ailments. But something's definitely wrong. So you cast Chrono Burst, and like you immediately get 2 turns in a row for it. But you can cast Chrono Burst, something, Chrono Burst again, something. And like as long as you have the items that give you back the resources it spends to cast it, then... Oh, you missed!
I can do this.
Okay. So now that I got the Motivate twice, I probably should have used the S thing. Fee and Angelica. Oh yeah, like there's business to be done. If he doesn't want to be a dick. Like if he wants to, you know, but he won't, like I just don't think like it's great. Like all you have to do is play the music, do anything you want with him. All right, so now Elisa is going to do the like this attack lock thing where you just continuously make it her turn while the other people while she boosts the other people's CP. I'm not using...
Thanks.
I can do this.
I'm waiting for Fee to get another S-Break, huh? Yeah. Or I guess, you know what I can do now? I can do Flame Slash now.
It's my turn.
It's the second Blessed Arrow.
Thanks.
So I'm at the EP charge now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to EP charge because I'm gonna use the rest of my EP on this cast.
I can do this. I can do this.
Chrono Burst again. Blessed Arrow one more time. Actually, Fee's up now. I don't know why I should. What's you know what?
Right.
Yeah, I think I used that twice in a row. I think I screwed up there.
Thanks.
Hey, Jojo, how are you?
I can do this.
Must have let my guard down.
I live life my way.
I did it.
All right.
A+ outcome.
Show me your strength. Your will.
Can I La Forte? What would that do for me?
My
Let's just
turn.
do whatever. Waste a turn. I don't care. Corner burst you so I can motivate twice.
All right. Go. All right.
And Lisa unlock until Fee has her thing.
It's my turn. I can do this.
Thanks. Thanks.
Right. Right. Right.
Why do I need powder here? What does the powder do again? Oh, it gives everyone their stuff.
Right. I can do this.
It's like a T-machine grind.
Right.
Okay, so after this blessed arrow, then I
can do
just
this.
fire off all the S breaks.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's my turn.
It's going well. How are you?
Respectable. But you have to be better than that.
It's my turn. Right. I can do this.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's my turn.
Oh man, I don't know what to do here. Do I use 3 EP charges? I might use a second. Nah. How much health does he have left?
It's my turn.
Yeah, too much. Too much to screw around. Don't screw around. This game is really good. I really enjoy this game.
It's my turn.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's my turn. It's my turn. I can do this.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's my turn.
Perhaps I underestimated.
I live life my way. That's all.
I did it.
Not the ideal way to do it.
Success.
I did it.
I did it.
What time is it? It might be like 2, 3, or 4 in the afternoon. Dark helmet. If you had to wear the mask, helmet, or hat of anybody who is popular for wearing a mask, helmet, or hat, what would it be? Whose would it be? McCree's hat, come on. Like real people, not anime waifus.
Keep up the good work.
I think you could have done better than that.
In
Feel like we slowed down a lot. Almost every fight did not go as scripted as it was the first time I played through this game with the notes. I had to improvise on almost every single one of them. Face the boobies. Eh. Move. Where's Clown Shoes?
Hello? Yo, what?
So I'll use this door then. Thanks for putting a back door in there that's locked that I can't get through. Really appreciate those finer touches there. Obviously taking ammo. I should have taken Millium just to see how different it is. I mean, I'm fast forwarding through it anyway, so. Ah, I get that. Come on, it's a perfectly good sidecar there. Why don't you go there? Oh no, the suitcase is in the...
Oh, what am I?
Here we go.
Wow! That makes your boobies look even
What?
That I
Classic Japan. I know you stayed awake for that part. You're like, if this actually really does exist in the game and it wasn't photoshopped, like he's gonna let that cutscene play. Dun dun dun. Oh man, we might not even sub 8 hour this, but you know, I don't think that's a terrible time. It's gonna be the worst time, but I don't think it's that bad. I'd definitely sign up for that. You. So the festival, you have like these mandatory tickets to use that you use on like events or whatever. You got to use them all up for the day to be over. So you just pick this, do it 6 times or whatever, and do relationship one on this one. Yeah. This is like a tea house that does like, you know, fortunes or whatever. You guys wouldn't understand. It's very big in Japan.
well done.
One of the nations, I don't know what you would call them, areas, regions, whatever, declared independence, they seize the bank accounts, not releasing them to anybody who's not a part of that, whatever. War is happening. Then we have this like eerie glow on this house here. So of course we're going to touch it. See if our tongue freezes to it. John Lennon's even there. All right. Oh, it's a floor 7. It's a happy, moderately making progress anime music, video game music there. Later, assholes. Whoops. I don't think that far matters.
Hold on to that thought for now. Let's just keep moving.
Green.
Right?
Meow.
My turn.
Get that everyone so it charges. Right, okay, why are you
I
there?
can do this.
Go!
Okay.
Some of these switches can only be hit by a certain type of weapon. I don't really truly understand it. Well, I don't understand which one does what.
My turn. That looks like a strong one. Be careful.
It's Bahamut. What is... Section C.
Here we go!
Here we go. Can you open this? Oh, yes. I need to get the powder. Where's the powder?
I'll handle it. Spike treasure.
Right, didn't need that.
My turn. Right.
Is that a treasure chest?
I've got this!
I'll handle it.
I was supposed to get the Passionate Rogue chest. I don't know really what that was. I don't remember putting that on ever. I don't know if I added that there just to mix notes or whatever. Meow. Meow.
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Oh god, what is this?
I always get this feeling like Emma can actually understand something.
What did I do wrong? I couldn't even see that. I'll be honest, I don't know where I am. Okay, got it.
My turn. That one looks annoying. I can do this. Watch out.
Here we go.
My turn. Here I go. I can do this.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ah, 4 crystals.
Spike treasure. Here I go. Right.
I've got this.
Okay. My turn. It's my turn.
Here we go.
I'll handle it. My turn. There. Right.
I've got this.
I'll handle it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This
Okay,
monster
that is which
seems
way I go.
dangerous. Be careful.
I've got this.
Oh man, I didn't know open that treasure
looks like
chest.
a wrong one. Be careful.
EP charge 3. I don't think I really need any of those. Got it.
Yes, sir. It's my turn.
Go!
Okay. Here I go. It's my turn.
Here we go!
I'll handle
Shit.
it. Here I go.
In the door.
Yay, treasure! That looks like it's my turn. One. Be careful.
Here we go!
Karate stick still awake. There we go.
Okay. Here I go.
This guy's definitely hitting me. Got out of there. Fetus Cypher. Angel Brave. Might as well do that now while I'm sort of
I
in
can
the
do this.
menu.
Ooh, that one looks tough.
Got this!
Oh god.
My turn.
My turn. Definitely not a sub 8. Wow. I really lost tremendous amounts of time in the last 2 chapters. Just attrition, man. Getting tired. Probably should have taken a second to make sure that I got everything I needed to get there. Now, reveal. Cross the threshold. We got this. Air boner. Does Fee even have Chrono Break?
Here we go. Here we go. All right. My turn. All right.
I'll handle it. Yes, sir!
Ah. I don't think that matters. I didn't get that off before Chrono Break. Let me see.
It's my turn.
Thanks.
Thanks. Right. I can do this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh no, I didn't hit everyone with it, and I was supposed to hit Fee with it. God damn it. Alright, that's fine. It's not fine, but that's me being an asshole.
It's my turn.
Oh, you definitely don't have enough to do this. Alright, let's choose another one.
It's my turn. I can do this. Thanks. It's my turn. Right. Thanks. Right.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Really not how you wanted to do this. I definitely picked up extra one of those, extra
I
of
can do
those,
this.
so this is fine.
Thanks.
Oh shit. What did I do? What did I do wrong now? I said I used Chrono Burst. I thought I did. I think I went Chrono Burst EP Charge 3. So not. I guess there's no XP for that.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Drinks are on me someday. I think you could have done better than that.
Cutscene City. Let's attempt to drink some room temperature water. C. C is the big bad guy in this game. Oh, what do I do? Old schoolhouse, really? Whoops. Oh my god, menus. How luxurious. I can go right to floor 7 from the door now. 7 hours and 51 minutes into the game. Day 2 of the festival. Ladies and gentlemen, Zack Attack.
Time to move on to
Okay.
my little lady.
Look at Millie's face. Oh, I didn't. Millie makes the best face there. Friends for I'm so excited. For the encore, we're going to sing 1,000 words. Just kidding, it's baby metal. Hot something. Come on. Come on, Preppy. Nah, John Lennon lit a log fire. I gotta ask someone to dance, right? I asked Millie to dance last time because I was mashing the button and she was the first choice. I only have one choice? Come on. There's got to be a way to choose somebody else. Whatever. I wonder if that's because of all the choices you make in the game. But I didn't pick her for anything, so I don't know why it would be her. It's All Hallows Eve. My name is Range Swarzer. I want to be a pirate. Yeah, well, I'm rubber, you're glue. This is the part where Neerrm wakes up and he's like, "You're still playing?" Whoops.
Oh, I
Oops. Oh, we're on the lookout for Crow.
Oh.
Whoops. I think this is a long cutscene here. That's the Emperor, the ruler of the world. Billy. You shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Uh-oh. Oh, man. It's him. Didn't recognize him with his code name. It's like this is your typical JRPG anime shit just went sideways stuff, where like you watch it and you play it and you really can't explain it to somebody like what exactly happened. who did what and what was people's purposes and motives behind it. Like, this is here on out, it just becomes like the holes are not filled in because there's planned sequels, or I just missed it. Like one of the two. There's an opera singer. There's a thief that we saw briefly in one chapter. 6.5 hours ago. That window is definitely not safe. Round up the troops. We got rounding up the troop music. Oh boy.
Where are the white women at? No, there are no
Where are the white women
here,
at?
Leonard. This is not
Merlin,
a
thank you very
party.
much. Yeah, the maid's a ninja. What do I do here? Yeah. So we're going to Chrono Burst, double motivate.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right.
I'll handle it.
I guess you don't have it anymore.
Yes, sir. Right. Right. I can do this.
Yeah, I didn't need to do that. I don't understand what happened there. What just happened?
Right. Right.
Oh yeah, because you needed CP. Dumbass.
It's my turn. I can do this. Right. It's my turn.
Oh God, stop going, please.
I'll
you're gonna miss because you're blind. Oh shit.
I was careless.
Well, this fucking sucks.
Thanks. Here I go.
I played that a little too slow and cautious when I didn't need to.
We looks like Jordan. Bring it on.
Whatever. Arbitrary split.
I'll handle it. My turn. It's my turn. How about this?
Here we go.
Okay. Here I go. Right.
Go.
Okay. I can do this. Here I go.
Go.
Oh my god, please attack me. Please. I'm begging you.
I can do this. My turn. Okay.
My turn.
It's my turn. My turn. Okay.
My turn.
Careless.
Thank you. Oh, you're still alive. Wonderful. Okay. It's obviously a scripted fight to lose. I love how the thing just uses the elevator. It's like we've awoken it. And just casually stroll over to the elevator, come back to the top floor. Don't worry about it. I won't, you know, insult the writer of this about the canon of the mech suit knowing how to use an elevator. And all of a sudden, the game's now different. Oh man. Ha! So based on his stance, you have to attack him in different places to get the critical. Get an additional hit on top of that. Get some bravery points. Can do a rush attack. This is Jugs. Uh-oh. It's the first time that happened.
Now, here goes. Sit. Now, here goes. Ha! That's it. You're finished. Think you can handle this?
So that when he talks, it's a change in attack pattern. Or like different body part goes. I'm supposed to target.
Not bad. Now, here goes. That's it. You're finished.
Man, last time I did this, he didn't get any of these critical ones.
Now, here goes. Ha!
Did you think I wouldn't have a trump card to play?
Yeah, thank you.
Damn it.
A little overestimate, but
It's like I didn't even
really thought I
face
could have done better than that. Especially with the early going. Wonder how my first 3 splits, or first 3 chapters compare to some of the posted times up there.
my head.
There was a lot of fights that just didn't go as scripted as they did the first time around, or as scripted as the notes were. Just my turn order was so messed up. I gotta ask the experts what went on with the turn order crap. Because like my playthrough, Reen went first every single time, so he was able to proc the motivates, and here he was going last sometimes. So I had to like stall to find out what to do with other people, and
Reed, are you okay?
Guys, what are you doing?
We are going to buy you time to get away from here.
Run while you still have the chance.
I can't. I won't just leave you all here.
You can, and you must. Heimdall's been occupied, and it's only a matter of time before we've got a full-blown civil war in our hands.
They might have been caught off guard today, but the Imperial Army's full of elite soldiers. When the war starts, it'll be long and bloody.
But it doesn't have to be like that. You and the Ashen Knight could change things. You could find a third way, like Prince Oliver.
You can become the wind that changes the course of this conflict.
You guys, No, I can't. You'll never make it against him by yourselves. Just run, please.
Just look at yourself. You're in no position to be worrying about us.
Yeah! Just leave it to us!
Once you've escaped, we'll go join the instructors. So take care of him for us. Okay, Celine?
Easier said than done.
Celine's the cat. It talks now. It's like a whole thing.
Battle poses the risk of sustaining irreparable damage. Immediate tactical retreat is advised.
That voice. Are you Valimar?
So, you've gathered enough power, have you? Well, we may have lost this battle, but at least we'll live to fight another day. All right, get us out of here. As far away in Erebonia as you can take us.
Command acknowledged. Charting course.
Wait, no! That's my call to make!
Standing here with all of you makes me feel stronger than I ever have before. I've grown up fighting other people's battles. This is the first time I've been able to fight for what I want. It's a nice feeling having friends. I don't want to lose that.
William. They need me. Let me stay.
'That's kind of like a this. This is a little disturbing. This image right here, or what like I make of it. The ending of the game being is, you know, everyone's sword in the ground, like being their own like tombstone, representing everybody who's fallen. $7.56 in game time. Oh boy, sub 8. That's $7.56 even. I don't know if you noticed that. What happened to the credits? Like, why was there no anime? I mean, all music and stuff going on, and no music, no credits. What happened? You beat the game once, and it only shows you the credits once, and then that's it? Or did I hit the button too soon? I don't understand what happened there. Invalid run. My 8-hour and 12-minute time is going to be protested now because there were no credits. No, man. Gonna have to do it again. Neerrmcon invalidated. That was game number 7. Week number 7. The most enjoyable of the games, I'm going to say.